production of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. My name is Jared Barnes. I'm the executive director and director of this production, and I'm hoping that you will thoroughly enjoy yourselves. I wanted to let you know that at about 4:15, it will be our intermission time. At that time, golf carts will come by to get you to a bathroom quickly. If you need to go to a restroom before that, there is a small little blue and white building just on the other side of those trees. That is a bathroom as well. Okay? Also, there is a QR code stuck to the path right over here where that beautiful redhead is pointing right there. There's also one on the table just over there. That QR code will take you to the show's program where you can follow along, see who you are watching, and other things that Haven Arts Theater is doing. You can also go to our website at havenartstheater.com and find out more about our theater company and what we've done and what we will be doing in the future. All right, so at this time, sit back, relax, and enjoy Shakespeare's Twelfth Night.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. Oh, spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou that, notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea. Naught enters there of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement at low price, even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy that it alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
A hart?
Why, so I do. The noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, e'er since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years heat, shall not behold her face in ample view, but like a cloister she will veiled walk, and water once a day her chamber round with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath the heart of this fine frame to pay this debt of love but to a brother, how will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? When liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied, her sweet perfections with one self-king. Away before me the sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country, friends, is this? This is Illyria, lady. What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailor?
Oh, it is perchance you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
Oh, true, madame. And to comfort you with chance, assure yourself, when our ship did split, and you and your poor number that were saved with you hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope both teaching him the practice, to a strong mass that lived upon the sea, where, like Arion on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves, so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. Mine own escape unfoldeth to my hope, where to thy speech search for authority the like of him. Knowest thou this country?
Ah, Aye, well, madame, for I was bred and born not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke in nature as in name.
What's the name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late. For but a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh and murmur. As you know what the great ones do, the less will prattle of, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count who died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died. Oh, for whose dear love, they say, she has abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made my own occasion mellow what my estate is.
That were hard to compass, madame, for she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the duke's.
There is a fair behavior in thee, captain, I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pain. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
What a plague needs my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I am sure cares an enemy to life. By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier all night. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your ill hours. Well, let her accept. Before accepted. But you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order. Confine. I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in. And so be these boots, too. And they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps. That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight you brought in one night here to be her wooer. Who? Sir Andrew Ague. He. Why, he's as tall a man as any in Illyria. What's that to the purpose? Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year. But he'll have but a year and all those ducats, for he's a very fool and a prodigal. Fie that you'll say so. He plays at the old gamboy and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature. He hath indeed, almost natural. Oh. But besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreler. And but that he has the gift of a coward to allay the dust, he hath in quarreling. Just thought, among the prudence, he would quickly have the gift of a grave. By this has they are scoundrels and subtractors to say so here. Who are they? They, that moreover, is drunk, nightly, in your company. With drinking healths to my niece. I'll drink to her so long as there is passage in my throat. And drink in Illyria. He's a coward, and a cloistral will not drink to my niece till his brains turn to the toe like Paris strong. What? Oh! Casted on no vulgar. For here comes Sir Andrew Ague.
Sir Toby Bells, how now? Sir Toby Bells,
Oh, Sir Andrew.
oh, bless you, fair shrew.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, of course. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Oh, good mistress Mary, of course.
Oh, you mistake, knight, across to confront her. Board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of a course?
Very well, gentlemen.
Oh, and now that part's over, Sir Andrew, would thou mightst never draw a sword again.
Oh, and thou part so, mistress, I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, you have fools in hand.
Sir, I have you knights by the hand.
Oh, Mary, but you shall have. And here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. Bring your hand to the buttery bar. Let it ring.
Wherefore, mistress? What's your metaphor?
Dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest.
Ooh, are you full of them?
Mary, I have them at my fingers' end. Mary, now I let go your hand, and I am buried.
Oh, nice! Thou lackest a cup of canary. When did I see thee so? Put down.
Never in your life, I think. Unless you see canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I am no more wit than a Christian, or an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1, she'll none of me. The Count himself, here, hard by, woos her.
She'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. Tut, there is life in it, man.
Oh, I'll stay a month longer. Oh, I'm a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these pictures, knight?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoe'er he be, under the degree of my betters. And yet I'll not compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Oh, hey, I can cut a caper.
And I can cut a mutton good.
Oh, and I do think I have the back trick, simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before them? Are they like to take dust like Mistress Mall's picture? Why dost thou not go to church in a galliard and come home in a coranzo? My very walk should be a jig. I would not so much as make water, but in a syncope. What dost thou mean? Is this a world to hide virtues in? I did think, by the excellent constitution of thy leg, that it was formed under the star of a galleon.
'Tis strong, and it does indifferent well in a flame-colored stock. Shall we set about some revels?
Oh, what shall we do else were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus. That's sides and heart.
No, sir, it is legs and thighs.
Duke continues these favors towards you, you are like to be much advanced. He has known you but 2 months, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence, and you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank you. Here comes the Count.
Cesario, ho!
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Stand you a while aloof, Cesario. Thou knowst no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak to her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then, unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years to say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblant of a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to rule your lady. Oh, yet a powerful strife, who ere I woo myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may insert by way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me then. He that is well hanged in this world needs to feel no colors.
Make that good.
He shall see none to fear.
A very Linton answer. I can tell you where that saying was born of, I fear no colors.
But where did Mistress Mary?
In the ward, and that may you be bold to use in your foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it. And those that are fools, let them use their talents.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent. Or to be turned away. Is not that as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And as for turning away, let summer marriage out.
You are resolute, then.
Not so neither, but I'm resolved on 2 points.
That if one break, the other will hold, or they both break your captain's fall?
Apt in faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyria.
Oh, don't tell more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely, you were best.
Wit, and it be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do very oft prove fools. And I, that am sure I lack thee, may pass for a wise man. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady!
Take the fool away.
Do not, dear fellows, take away the lady.
Those who are a dry fool, I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Oh, Madonna, that drinking be counsel of men. Forgive the dry fool drink, then is the fool no longer dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself, then is he no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend it. Anything that's mended is but patched, and virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that this simple syllogism will serve, so. If not, then what remedy? again, gentlemen. Take her away.
Sir, I made them take away you.
Oh, Miss Prism in the highest degree, lady. Her color's not facet, Monica. That is as much to say as I wear not the motley in my braid. Good Madonna, give me you, the fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna. Make your proof. I must catechize you for it. Sweet my mouse of virtue, answer me.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool you, Madonna, to mourn your brother's soul being in heaven. Take the fool away, gentlemen!
What say you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do so till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity which decays the wise does ever make him the better fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing of your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he'll not pass his word for 2 pence that you are no fool.
I'll say you to that, Malvolio.
I marvel thy ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day by an ordinary fool with no more brains than a stone. Look you now, he is out of his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged. Oh, I protest. I take these wise men that crow so at this set kind of fools no better than the fool's zanies.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail. Nor is there no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Now, Mercury and do thee with leasing, thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is, at the gate, a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam, but is a fair young man and well attended.
Proves my people hold him in delay.
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madmen. Fly on him. Look, go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home, what you will to do. Now, sir, you see how your fooling grows old, and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son could be a fool, whose skull drove cram with brains. For, oh, here he comes, one of thy kids, has a most weak Piamata.
Mine honor half drunk. What be at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
Gentleman. What gentleman?
Is a gentleman here? Whoa! They got this pickled herring. How now, son? Good Sir Thomas!
Cousin, how come you so early by this lethargy?
Lechery! I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Aye, Mary, what is he?
Hey!
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on himself to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What shall be said to him, he is fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and says he will stand at your door like a sheriff's post, and be supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
Of what manner of man?
A very ill manner he will speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage in years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He is well favored.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman! Your lady calls.
Bring me my veil. Come, throw it over my face. We'll once more hear Ursula's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to coin it. Your beauty, let me sustain in no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister uses.
Am I the lady of the house? If I do not usurp myself, I am.
You are. For you do usurp yourself.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart, and yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain. If you are she, you do usurp yourself, for what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise and show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it, I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
'Tis the more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. It is not that time of moon with me to make one in so skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Get out of your way.
No, good slobber. I am here to haul a little longer. Some qualification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind. I am a messenger.
Sure, you have some hideous message to deliver if the courtesy of it is so fearful. Seek your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of commerce. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity; to others,
you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face, you are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Such a one I was this present. Is it not well done? Excellently done. If God did it all, 'tis in grain, sir, 'twill endure wind and weather. 'Tis beauty truly blends, whose red and wine to nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you're the cruelest be alive. If you will leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no party. Oh, sir, I shall not be so hard-hearted. I shall give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will, as item 2 lips, indifferent red. Item 2 gray eyes with lids to them. Item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me? I see you what you are. You are too proud, but if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompense though you were crowned the non-peril of beauty. How does he love me? With adoration, with fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire. Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned, valiant, and in dimension in the shape of nature, a gracious person, and yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago. If I did love you in my master's flame, but such suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it. Why? What would you? Make me a willow cabin at your gates and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contempt and love and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you could not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me. You might do much. What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is wealth. I am a gentleman. Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him sit no more. Unless, perchance, you would like to come again and tell me how he takes it. Fairly well. I thank you for thy pains. Spend this morning. I'm no thief, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love, make his heart of flame that you shall love, so that your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell. Careful. What is thy parentage? Above thy fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, action, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Hey, not so fast. Soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfection creep in with invisible and subtle stealth at mine eyes. Huh? Let it be. How now, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not? Tell him all none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with any hope. I am not for him. If he come again tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. Hide him, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
I do, I know not what, and fear to find mine eyes too great a minds. Fate, show thy course. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer, nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over it, and the malignity of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I crave of your leave that I might bear my evils alone. For a bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on you.
We know whither you are bound.
No, sooth, miss, my discriminate voyage is mere extravagance. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I am willing to keep in. Therefore, it charges me in modesty the rather to express myself. You must know me then, Antonia. My name is Sebastian, which I called Rodrigo. My father, the same Sebastian of Mezzalene, I know you've heard of. Left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. The heavens were so pleased it would have ended, but you, miss, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned.
Alas, the day.
A lady, miss, though it says she much resembled me, was often many accounted beautiful. Though I could not with such estimable wonder overfar believe that, yet thus far I will countersign that she had a mind that envy could not be called fair. Drowned already, miss, with salted water, though I seem to drown.
Pardon me, sir. Bad to continue this.
Good Antonia, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well at once. My bosom is full of kindness. I am so near the manners of my mother that upon the least occasion more, mine eyes will tell tale of me. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But, come what may, I do adore thee so. The danger will seem sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate change, I have been to right from hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains and taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy as to come again in his affairs, unless it is to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Oh, come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her. Her will is it be returned. If it worth stooping for, there it lie in your eyes. If not, would it be his that it might?
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charged her. She had but knew of me indeed so much that sure me thought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starch distractedly. She loved
Thou knowest.
Oh, no, I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late.
False conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed for time. And our life consists of the four elements.
Oh, fate, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Now, as a scholar, let us therefore eat and drink. Man, I say a cup of wine.
Oh, here comes the fool. Fate.
How now, my hearts? Did you never see the picture of we three? Oh, welcome, ass. Now let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breath. I had rather than 40 shillings, I had such a leg, and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. In sooth, thou wast in very gracious fooling last night, when thou spokest of hygrogramatous, of the Vapians, passing the equinoctial quaebus. Oh, 'twas very good, if faith. I sent thee 6 pence for thy leman. Past it.
I did impedicos thy gratility. Malvolio's nose is no whipstock. My lady has a white hand, and the myrmidons are no bottle ale houses.
Oh, excellent! This is the best fooling when all's done. Now, a song.
Come on, here is 6 cents for you. Now,
Here's Kestrel of me too.
shall we make the welkin dance indeed, huh? Shall we rouse the night owl in a catch that will draw 3 souls out of one weaver? Shall we do that?
And you love me? Let's do it! I am dog at a catch.
And my lady, some dogs catch well.
Oh, most certain. Let our catch be. Thou knave.
Hold thy peace. Thou knave, knight. I shall be constrained to call thee knave, knight.
'Tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Come, begin. It begins. Hold thy peace.
I can never begin if I hold my peace.
Oh, God, if faith. No, come, begin.
Hold thy peace, thou knave. 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 What a do you keep on?
The word Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors. Never trust him.
My ladies are curtailed. We are politicians. Malvolio's a peg of Ramsey. And 3 merry men be we. Am not I consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Silly valley lady. There dwelt the man in Babylon. Oh, beshrew me, knight! The knight's an admirable fooling!
Aye, he does well enough. If he be disposed to it, so do I too. He does it with a better grace. I do it more natural.
Oh, thy
no wit, manners, nor honesty in you, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night. You make an alehouse of my lady's house, that you squeak out your cosier's catchers with no mitigation nor remorse for voice. Have you no respect for place, persons, nor time in you?
Oh, we did keep time, sir. In our catches, snuck up.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as a kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it please you to take your leave, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, for I must needs be gone. His eyes do show his days are almost done.
Oh, if it is even so.
But I will never die. Oh, there, Sir Toby, there you lie.
There's much credit to you.
Shall I bid him go? What and if you do? Shall I bid him go and spend not? Oh, no, 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 you dare not! Oh, out of tune, sir, ye lie, not any more than a steward. Disgusting, because thou art virtuous. There shall be no more cakes and ale. Yes, my Saint Anne, and ginger will be hot in the mouth, too. Thou art in the right. Go, sir, rub your chain with rum. A sip of wine, Maria.
Oh, Mistress Mary, if you did desire my lady's favors at anything more than contempt, you would not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it. By this hand.
You shake your ears!
Twas good a deed as to drink when man's a hungry. Challenge him in the field, and then break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it not. I'll write thee a challenge. Or I'll deliver thy indignation to him by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby. Eat for tonight. Since the youth of the council today with thy lady is much out of quiet. For
Monsieur Malvolio.
let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a neighbor and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Possess us. Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, he is sometimes a kind of Puritan.
Oh, and I thought that I'd beat him like a dog.
What, for being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
Well, I have no exquisite reason. I have reason good enough.
The devil of Puritan that he is, and anything constantly but a time pleaser, and affection to act that can't state without books, and utters it by great swords. The best persuaded of himself, so crammed, he believes, with excellencies, that it is his ground of faith that all who look on him love him. And on that device in him will my revenge find notable cause.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistle of love, wherein by the color of his beard, the shape of his legs, the manner of his gaze, the expression of his eyes, forehead, complexion, description of our hair.
Excellent. I smell a device.
Ooh, I have it in my nose,
We
too.
shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop that they come from my niece, and that she's in love with him.
This is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now will make him an ass.
Ass, I doubt not.
Oh, it will be admirable.
Lord Royal, I warrant you. I know my physics will work with him. We'll put you two where he shall find the letter. Observe his and let the fool make a third. Observe his construction of it, for I know it will make him a contemplative idiot. For tonight, to bed and dream on the event. Farewell!
Good night, hey Cecilia.
Before me. She's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Oh, that's a bad night. Thou hast need send for more money.
I cannot recover your niece. I'm a foul way out.
Oh, send for money, not if thou hast her not in the end. Call me cut.
And I do not. Never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, come. I will go burn some sack. It is too late to go to bed now. Come, hey, run, go.
Give me some music! Now, tomorrow, friend. Now, good Cesario, but that piece of song, that old and antique song we had last night, you thought it did relieve my passion much, more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy-paced times. Come, what verse?
He is not here. That should please your lordship.
Who was it?
The jester, my lord, a fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in.
Seek him out. Play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, the sweet pangs of it remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstated and skittish, in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some creature that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor,
What kind of woman is't?
of your complexion.
Oh, she is not worth thee, then. What years it be?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we may praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost in one than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Well, then let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed doth fall that very hour.
And so they are, alas, that they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
Oh, fellow, come, the song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain. The spinsters and the weavers in the sun and the free maids that weave their threads with bones who used to chant it. It is silly sooth and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee, sing.
Come away, Dad, and in a sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, Dad, I am slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white stuck all with you, oh prepare it, my part in death, no one so true would share it.
well. Let all the rest take place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon sane, sovereign cruelty. Tell her, my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands. The parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her I hold as giddily as fortune, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
do but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a great kind of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, and you tell her so much she not then be answered.
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite. No motion of the liver but the palate that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man. As it were, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud feed on her damask teeth. She pined and thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vow, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her, in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, bide no delay.
Come thy ways, Senor Fabian.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know, he put me out of favor with my lady by the bear baiting here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we will fool him black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not, it is pity of our lives.
Oh, here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get ye free into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
Is but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near, that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion.
Oh.
Besides, she uses me with more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Now, peace. Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him, while he's just under his advanced plume.
Oh, I could so beat the road.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Oh, rogue!
Pistol him! Pistol him!
Oh, there is an example for it. The Lady of Astraki married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Oh, fie on him! Jezebel!
him in the eye!
No. Oh, shit.
Calling my officers about me in my branch velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone! He!
And then, to have the humor of state, after a demure travel with regard, telling them I know my place, I should they would theirs, before my kinsman, Toby.
Oh, bolts and shackles.
Peace.
7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown the while, to perchance wind up watch, or play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies. There, to me.
Shall this fellow live?
I extend my hand to him, thus, quenching the familiar smile with an august regard of control.
And does not Toby think you're blowing lips, then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your need, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Only hasten till we break the cinders of our plot!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time on a foolish night.
Oh, that's me! I wanted to!
The one Sir Andrew.
Oh, I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Ooh, that was the word cocktail again!
Please, I say, and the spirit of humor intimates reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These are her very seeds, her U's, her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt to question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her C's? Why that?
To my unknown beloved, this and well wishes, her very phrases, by your leave, wax, soft the pressure, her Lucrece, with which she uses the seal. 'Tis my lady. To whom should this be?
Oh, this rings in liver and all.
Jove knows I love. But who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? The numbers altered, no man must know if this should be thee, Malvolio.
Oh, Mary, hang thee, brother.
I may command where I adore, but silence, like Lucrece's knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
What fustian riddle?
An excellent wet, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, let me see.
Oh, what is your poison as you dress?
And with what wings still you'll check that man.
I may command where I adore. She may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. This is evident to any formal capacity. There's no obstacle in this. And the end. What should the alphabetical progression portend? If I could make it resemble something in me, a soft M-O-A-I.
I make up that he's now the cold sand.
Souter cry upon roll this, and you never be right in a fox.
Malvolio! Why that begins my name.
Ah, did not I say he'd work it out? The cur is excellent at fault.
But there's no constance in the sequel. This suffers under probation. A should follow what O does.
Oh, and O's an end, I hope.
Aye, or I'll cudgel him and make him cry.
And then I comes behind.
Ah, and if you had the eye behind you, you might see more detraction at your heels than fortune before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former. And yet, little. This would bow to me, for every one of these letters is in my name. So, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hands, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them. And to allure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Wash thyself of gross acquaintance. Thus advises she that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross garter. I say remember, go to thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. Why, this is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash of my gross acquaintance. I will point devise the very man, for I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. My stars! I am happy! I will be a strange and stout in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Oh, Jove, and my stars be praised! Oh, here lies a postscript. Thou canst not choose, but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. For thy smiles become thee well, therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. So I thank thee. I will smile. I will do anything thou wilt have me.
I would not give my part of this sport, but pension of thousands to be paid from the Sophie. I could marry this wench for this device.
So could I do.
And ask no other dowry with her, but such another jest.
Oh, nor I either.
Oh, here comes my noble gold catcher. Wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Or mine either.
Shall I lay my freedom at strait and become thy bond slave?
Oh, if ain't or I either.
Why thou hast put in such a dream that when the image of it leaves it, he must run mad.
Nay, say true. Does it work upon him?
Like Acomite on a midwife.
If you will then see the fruit of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, and 'tis a color she abhors, and cross-garter, a fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
To the gates of darkness, I must enter and gather this way.
Oh, I'll make one too.
No.
take a short 15-minute intermission. So if you need to use the restroom, there's a golf cart right back over there where they will take you back to the nice bathrooms. Or you can use the one that I described over there, the blue and white building. Or if you just want to sit there and enjoy the wonderful weather, please do. In 15 minutes, we will be back to do the second half of 12th night.
Specifically, there's a specific hormone that fluctuates with the growth and insulin. It is complicated. And so, thank you.
Oh no, sir. I live by the church. Art thou a churchman? Oh no, such matter, sir. I do live by the church. I do live in my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayest say, a king lies by a beggar if a beggar dwell near him, or a church does stand by thy tabor if thy tabor stand by the church. You have said, sir.
To see this age, a sentence is but a several glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, they that doubt master with words may quickly make them wanton.
I would therefore my sister had no name.
Why, man?
Why, sir, her name's a word, and to dally with that word might make my sister wanton. But indeed, words are very rascals, since bonds disgrace them.
Thy reason, man?
Troth, sir, I can yield you none without words, and words have grown so false, I am loath to prove reason with them.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow and carest for nothing.
Oh, not so, sir. I do care for something. But in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, I would it would make you invisible.
Are not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. And fools are as like husbands as pilchards are to herrings, the husband's the bigger. No, indeed, I am not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at Count Orsino's.
Foolery doth walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would the fool were as oft with thy master as with my mistress. I think I saw thy wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. There's expenses for thee.
Ah, now Jove and his next commodity of hair send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I'm almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Would not a pair of these have bread, sir?
Yes.
remains true to her, whence you come, who you are, and what you would, are out of my welcome. I would say element, sir, but that word is overworn.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir.
Dieu vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, you are, and I'm yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter if you're the trade be to her.
I am not your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by fitting these feet to my legs.
I mean to go, sir, to enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance. But we are prevented. Oh, most admirable and honorable lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
Oh, that you so rare courtier. Rain odors well.
My matter hath no voice, but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Oh, odors. Pregnant. Vouchsafed. I'll get 'em all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me, my
Give me your hand, sir. My duty, madam, and most humble servant. What is your name? Rosario is your servant's name. Interpreter, my servant, sir, was never merry world since lowly feigning was called compliment. Your servant is the Count Orsino, you. And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant is your servant, madam. For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blanks rather than filled with me. I come to wet your gentle thoughts on his behalf. By your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. But were you to undertake another suit, I would hear you to solicit back the music from the sphere. Dear lady! Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after your last enchantment here, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and, I fear me, you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you, and a shameful cunning, which you knew none of yours. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake, and baited it with all the unmuzzled thoughts that tyrannous heart can think? By to one of your receiving, enough is shown. A cypress, not a bosom, hideth my heart. So let me hear you speak. I pity you. That's a degree to love. No, not a gripe, but 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies. Why? Methinks it is time to smile again. O world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one is to fall a prey,
I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason! Dear Venom, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors for the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed on me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee, the wild old boy? Tell me that.
Well, as plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her towards you.
Ah.
Slide! Would you make an ass of me?
Oh, I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oath of judgment and reason.
And they have been grand jurymen since before Noah was a sailor.
He did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, and to awake your dormouse valor, put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with some excellent jest fired you from the mist, you should have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was balked. The double guilt of this opportunity to let time wash off, and you are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle off a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt at valor or policy.
And me anyway. Must be valor. For policy? I hate. I'd as lief be a brownish as a politician.
Why then build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor? Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's condemnation with woman than reports of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
What do you do? Ma'am, a challenge to me.
Go, right, marshal hat, be cursed and free. It matters not how wicked, so the air that was full of invention, taunt him with the license of ink. If thou it gives of, strike, it shall not be amiss. And as many lies as will lie in thy sheet of paper, though the sheet were big enough for the bed of wear in England, set 'em down, go about. Let there be gall enough in thy ink, though thou write with a goose pen. No matter. About it,
Where shall I find you?
we'll call thee at the cubiculo. Go! Oh, this is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby. Oh, I've been dear to him, lads, some 2,000 strong or so. We shall have a rare letter from him. Oh, but shall not deliver it. Never trust me, then. Oh, and by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. I say, oxen and wain ropes cannot hail them together. For Andrew, if he were opened and you find so much blood in his liver as will clog the foot of a thief, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
As for his opposite, the youth, there is in his visage no great presage of cruelty.
Oh, look what the young red of mine comes.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon Gol Malvolio's turned heathen, a very renegado. But there is no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly could ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
Oh!
And
Cross-gartered.
Most villainous. He does obey every point of the letter that I did drop to betray him. You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear him. And when she does, he'll smile and take it for a great favor.
Bring us! Bring us, will you?
I would not, by my will, have troubled you. But since you make your pleasures your pains, I'll no further chide you.
I cannot stay behind you. My desire more sharp than filed steel that spur me forth. If not, I'll love to see you, although so much of my withdrawn once the longer voyage. But jealous of what my prolonged travel, being skillless in these parts, which to a stranger are both unguided and unfriended, often rough and unhospitable. My willing love, rather these arguments your set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonia, I can no other offer make but thanks and thanks. Off good turns are shuffled off with uncurrent pay. My worth is my conscience firm, you should find better dealings. What's to do? Shall we go see the reliquaries of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first to find your lodging.
Oh, I am not tired, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us feast our eyes on the things of fame and memorials that do renown this city.
Would you pardon me? Once in a sea fight against the captain of his galley that did some service of such note indeed, that were I taken here, he should scarce be answered.
Be like he slew a great number of his people.
The offense was not of such a bloody nature, albeit equality in times of quarrel giveth a bloody argument. It might have since been answered, and repayment will be took for them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which, if I be left in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir, here's my purse. At the south suburbs at the Elephants is best to lodge. I shall speak our diet while you beguile the time and feed your knowledge of the town. And you shall have me.
Why, your purse?
Haply your eyes shall light upon some joy you have desired to purchase. And your store, I think, is not bridal market, sir.
Well, I will be your purse bearer and lead you. For now.
The elephant.
I do remember.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow on him? For youth is more oft bought than begged or borrowed. I speak too loud. Where is Malvolio? For he is sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He is coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he reign?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship would best have some guard about him as he comes, for the man is sore tainted in his wits.
What's the matter? I am as mad as he is sad and merry madness equal be. Oh, how now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady.
Silence, thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Oh, sad lady, I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood. This cross-gartering. But what of that? It is, if it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one and please all.
Why, how's that, tall man? What's the matter with you?
Oh, not black in the head, but yellow in the legs. It did come into his hands, and commands must be executed. I think we know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Oh, to bed, aye, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
God comfort thee! Why dost thou smile so and sit thy head so up?
How do you, Malvolio?
At thy request, yes, nightingales answer doors.
Why appear you in this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. Was well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Remember who commended thy yellow stocking,
Thy yellow stocking?
and wish to see thee ever
Cross-gartered.
Go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so.
Am I maid?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness. Oh my God! The young gentleman of Count Orsino's has returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship. No.
I'll go to him. Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Have some of my people take a special care of him. I would not have him married for the half of my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? Oh, no worse a man than Sir Toby to look to me. It concerns directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose so that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to that in the letter. Oh, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow! Not Malvolio, not after my degree, but fellow. Why it all adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no illustrious or unseen circumstance. What can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the fullest prospect of my hope. Joe, this is your doing, and you ought to be thanked for it.
Which way is he? In the name of sanctity, if all the devils of hell be drawn in little, and Legion himself possessed him, yet I'll speak to him. Here he is, here he is. Oh, how is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go on! I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go on!
Know you how all of the fiend speaks within him. Sir Toby, my lady prays, you take good care of him.
Oh, does she so?
Must deal gently with him. Gently. Let me alone. How do you, Malcolm? How is with you? What man defy the devil consider is an enemy to mankind?
Now, do you know what you say?
And you speak ill of this devil, and he takes it at heart. Pray God he be not bewitched.
Oh, praise water to the wise woman.
Will be done tomorrow. If I live, my lady would not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now, mistress?
Prithee, hold that peace. This is not the way. Do you not see? You move him. Let me alone with him. No way but gentleness. Gently. Oh! The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used. How now, my buttercup? How dost thou?
Sir!
Oi! Sven, it is not for gravity to play a cherry bit with Satan! Hang him, foul Gallia!
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
Oh, my prayers, you mean?
No, I warn you, he will not hear of God in his
dark room and bound. Now my niece is already in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance. Till our very pastime tired out of which prompted us to have mercy on him. At which point we shall bring the device to the bar and crown thee for a finder of madmen. Oh, but see. Well, that's a Sunday morning.
Here's the challenge. Who could read? Warrant? There's vinegar and pepper in.
Is this saucy?
I is. Who could read?
Give me. Hey. You. Whatsoever thou art, thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
Good point. I keep you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for now.
Very brief and to exceeding good sense,
And I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me, yeah, thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
So you stay on the windy side of the law. Good.
Very well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. So look to thyself, thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Ague Chief. If this letter move him not, then his legs cannot. I'll give it to him.
You may have very fit occasion for it, for he is now in some commerce with my lady and will by and by depart.
Go, sir, scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bomb belly. So soon as ever thou seest him, draw, and as thou drawest, swear horrible. For it comes to pass oft that a terrible oath with a swaggering accent sharply twanged off gives manhood more approbation than ever proof itself might have earned him. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will not I deliver this letter. For the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity and breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less, therefore this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will breed no terror in the youth. He will find that it comes from a clodpole. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Aguchick a notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, into a quotidious opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This shall right them both, and they will kill one another by the look, like cockatrices.
Here he comes now with your knees. Them way till he take leave, then presently after.
I will meditate a while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much unto a heart of
ask of me that I'll deny, that honor saved me upon asking dinner. Nothing but this, your true love for my master. How with mine honor may I give to him that which I have already given to you? I will acquit you. Well, come again tomorrow, and fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir,
That defense thou hast betaken thee to, of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not, but thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. Dismount thy talk, be here in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
you mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear of any image of offense done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, oh, if you hold your life at any price, betake you to your God, for your office hath in what youth, strength, skill, and wrath, and furnish a man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is night, dumb with unhatched rapier and uncarpet consideration, but he's a devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced free, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by pangs of death and sepulchre. Hobnob is his word. Give it unto me.
I will return again into the house and decide some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men that could quarrel purposely on others to taste their valor. The like did with a man of that sort.
Sir, no. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore, get you on and give him his desire. Back you shall not to the house, unless you undertake that with me, which, with as much safety, you might answer him. Therefore, on, or strip your sword stark naked, for metal you must, that certain, or forswear, to wear iron about you.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Senor Ferdinand, stay by this
such a mortal motion that it is inevitable. And on the answer, he pays you as surely as your feet hit the ground they step on. They say he has been censored to the Celtic.
Oh, books on it. I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian himself can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it. I know he's been valiant and so cunning in fence. Oh, I'd have seen him damned ere I challenged him. Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Grey Capulet.
I will make the motion.
Oh.
Stand here. Make a good show on it. This shall end without the perdition of soul. Marry, I will ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the challenge. I persuaded him to use the devil. And he is as horribly conceited of him. As if a bear rat. There's no remedy, sir. He will fight with you before overstay. Marry me, I'd rather on tomorrow. And besides that now, therefore, draw for the supportance of his vow. Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell him how much I like of a man. Oh, give way if you see him furious. Come, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you. I mean, he cannot fight as well or avoid it. Marry, he hath promised me, as a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on, come on.
Great God, he keep his oath.
I do assure you, 'tis against my will. On guard! You, sir! Why, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more to you than you've heard him brag to you he will.
An undertaker. I am for you! Ha! Hold, Sir Tony! Here come the officers! I'll be with you at night.
This is the man. I will do my office. Antonia, I arrest thee at the seat of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir! Pray, sir, put up your sword if you please.
Oh, Mary, will I, sir? And for that I promised you I will be as good as my word. He will bear you easily and reigns well.
Lady No John, I know your favor well. Though, now you have no
Cap on your head. Take her away. She knows I know her well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. There is no remedy. I shall answer. What will you do now that my necessity makes me to ask you for my pledge? It grieves me much more when I cannot do for you what befalls myself. Stand amazed. You come first. Come on, away. I must entreat you some of that money.
What money?
For the fair kindness you have shown me here, and heart being prompted by your present trouble, out of my lean and low ability, I'll lend you something. By having it not much, or I'll make division of my presence with you. Oh, you have my promise. Because I am now, it is possible my words you will allow.
high devotion.
What's that matter to me? Time goes by. Away.
Oh, how vile and idle this God proves! Thou hast Sebastian done good features shame. Nature, there's no limits but the mind. Night to be called deformity and time. Virtue is beauty, but the beauty of evil are envy because overfloured by the devil!
Woman, ah, away.
Gideon! Methinks her words do from such passion fly, that she thinks herself, so do not I. Prove true imagination, prove true. Did I, dear brother, be now tame for you?
Come here, baby. We'll whisper our couplet of two of most sage songs.
She named Sebastian, I my brother know. Yet, sitting in my glass even such and so, in favor was my brother, and he went, still in this fashion, color, ornament. For him I imitate. Who if it prove tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
Very dishonest, paltry boy. And more a coward than a hare.
His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend near, in necessity, and denying her. And for his cowardship, Espedia, a coward, a most devout coward, religious in it.
Slade! I'll after him again and beat him!
Do, cut him soundly, but never draw my sword.
And I do not!
Come, let's see the event. Oh, God damn it, any money for nothing.
Would you make me believe I am not sent for you?
Go to thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Oh, well, how thou been saying? No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose, neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I bid thee. Vent thy folly somewhere else, thou knowest me not.
Vent my folly? He hath heard that word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly? I am afraid this great lubber the world will prove a cockney. I prithee, sir, ungird thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
Prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. Here is money for thee. Ah. And if you tarry longer, I'll give worse payment.
I might troth thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money give themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? That's for you.
Why? There's me. And there. Are all the people mad?
Home, sir, or I'll throw your dagger on the house. This I shall tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold up.
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, there's no matter for that.
Let go thy hand.
Oh, come. I will not let you go. Come, my young soldier. Put up your iron. You're well dressed. Come on.
Be free of thee. What wouldest thou now? Thou darest put me further? Draw thy sword.
Nay, then I must have an answer to this malapert blood.
Hold, Toby! For thy life I charge thee, hold!
Madam!
Will it be ever thus? Ungracious rest, and through the mountains and the barbarous caves where manners ne'er were free. Out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Roseby, be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair judgment and not thy passion in this way
in this uncivil and now unjust ascent against thy peace. Go with me to my house.
And hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian has boxed up, that thou thereby mayest smile at best. Thou shalt not choose to go, do not deny. He threw his soul for me. He started one whole heart of mine in me.
What relish is this? How goes the stream? Am I mad, or else this is a dream? Let fancy still my sense and let me see. If it be thus a dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee. Wilt thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Say so, and so be.
Nay, I prithee. Put on this beard and this gown, and make him believe thou art Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quickly. I'll call Sir Toby the while.
Yeah. Well, I will put it on and dissemble into it. And would I were the first to ever dissemble in such a gown. I am not tall enough to become the function well, nor lean enough to be thought a good student. But, to be said, an honest man and a good housekeeper. Yeah, it goes as careful as to say a careful man and a great scholar. Oh, the competitors enter. Oh, bless thee, master. Parson. Bonus dear Sir Toby. As the old hermit of Prague, who never saw pen nor ink, quite wittily said to a niece of King Albany, that is. So I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson. For what is that? But that and is what is to him certain. What? Oh, peace and mysteries on! The knave counterfeits well. Of course, the knave.
Who called there?
Sir Topaz, the curate, comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topaz! Oh, Sir Topaz! Oh, good Sir Topaz! Go to my lady!
Out, hyperbolical fiend! How vexest thou this man? Talkest thou of nothing but ladies? Well said, Mr. Parson.
Oh, good Sir Topaz! There's never been man thus wronged. Oh, good Sir Topaz, you must not think that I am mad. They've laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest being! I call thee by the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones that would use the devil himself with missed him. Oh, I would we were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered. Oh, I would he were. For I am now so far in offense with my niece that I cannot pursue with any safety this sport to the upshot. Come by and ride in my chamber. Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Oh,
My lady is unkind, Purdy.
oh,
Alas, why is she so?
oh, I
She
say!
loves another. What? Huh? Who calls?
Oh, good fool. Oh, if ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand, help me to a candle, some ink, pen, and paper. Oh, as I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
Oh, good fool. Yes. Oh.
Alas, sir, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
There's never been a man so notoriously abused. I'm as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well? Then you be mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have here propertied me. They have keep me in darkness. They sent ministers to me. Assess and do all that they can to face me out of my way.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here. Oh, Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep and leave thy vain bibbo babbo.
Oh, Sir Tobin.
Maintain no words with him, good sir. Who I, sir? Oh, no, not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Tobis. Mary. Oh, amen. Oh, I will, sir. I will. Alas, sir. Alas, sir, be patient. What say you, sir? I am shent for speaking with you.
Good fool, help me through some light and some paper. I tell you, I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well, a day that you were, sir.
By this hand I am. Help me through some paper, ink, and light, and convey what I set down to my lady. It will advantage thee more than ever bearing of letter did.
I will to it then, but tell me true, are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I do not.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman till I see his brains.
No! No!
I will help you to light paper and ink.
Oh, fool, I will requite it in the highest degree. Prithee, be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I will see you again. And a trice like to thee, advice on me to sustain, like a dagger of laugh in his rage and his wrath. Christ, to the devil, like a mad rat, nail stand through the devil.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. The pearl she gave me. Feel it? And see it? Don't just wonder that enwraps me thus. She's not madness. Although my soul wrangles with my reason that this is some error. No madness. Not this accident and flood of fortune do so far exceed all instance, all discord, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. For so she could not persuade her house, command her followers, give and take back their affairs, and their dispatch in such a
smooth, discreet, stable bearings I do perceive she has. There is something in it that is deceivable. Lady, come.
Blame not the taste of mine. If you mean well, then go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. There, before him and underneath that consecrated room, light me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous soul might be. He shall conceal it whilst you are willing, and shall come to know what time and will or celebration keep according to my birth. What do you say?
I will follow this good man, go with him, and having pledged truth, ever will be true.
Lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine. Now that thou lovest me, let me see his letter.
Good master, baby, and grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog, and in recompense desire my dog again.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friend?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Marry, sir, the better for my foes, and the worse for my friends.
Well, just the contrary, the better for thy friend.
Oh, no, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass out of me. Now my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself. And by my friends I'm abused, so that, if your conclusions to be as kisses, if your four negatives make two affirmatives, why then, sir, the better for my foes, the worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no. Though it please you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worst for me. There's gold.
Ooh, but that it would be double dealing, sir. I would you could make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
Oh, put your grace in your pocket, sir, just this once, and let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I will be so much a sinner to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo! Segundo! Tertio is a good play, and the old saying is the third pays for all. A triplet, sir, is a good tripping measure. Or let the bells of St. Bennet put you in mind, sir. 1, 2, 3.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will tell your lady I am here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again. I go now, sir, but I would not have you to think that my desire of robbing is the sin of covetousness. Oh, but, as you say, sir, let your bounty take a nap. I will awake it anon. Here comes a man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of hers I do remember well, yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan with the smoke of war. A bawbling vessel was she captain of, for shallow draught, and bulk unprizable, with which such scateful grapple did she make with the most noble bottom of our fleet, that very envy in the tongue of lost cried fame and honor on her. What's the matter?
This is that lady, Antonia.
She did me kindness, sir. You're on my side. But, in conclusion, put strange speech upon me. I not
to their mercies whom thou in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemy.
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased I shake off these names you give me. The most ungrateful boy there by your side, whose life I gave him, is a hitherto at my love, without retention or restraint. On his dedication, your praise love, that I expose myself to the dangers of this adverse town. Here to defend him when he was beset, for being apprehended. False cunning, not willing to partake of me in danger, thought to face me out of persuasion, and deny me mine own purse, which I had given to him not half an hour before. How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord. It was 3 months before, no winter, not a moment's vacancy. Both day and night we come.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth, but for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth has tended upon me. But more of that anon. Take her aside.
What would my lord, but what he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you did not keep promise with me.
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario?
My lord, to speak, my duty hushes me.
The city ought to be old too, my lord. It is as fast and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Not so constant, lord.
What, to perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offerings hath breathed out that ere the devotion tender. What shall I do?
Even what it please my lord that shall become him.
Why should I not, had I the heart to do it, like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love? A savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this, since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and that I partly know, the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, him will I tear out of that cruel eye, where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most open, ask and willingly to give you rest. 1,000 deaths were tied. Where goes Cesario? After him I love, more than I love his eyes, more than my life, more by no more than e'er I shall love wife. If I do fade, you witnesses above, punish my life for taking my love. I mean detested. How am I beguiled?
Does beguile you? Who does you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away!
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, say.
Husband?
Aye, husband.
Her husband?
Not denied.
Her husband, sirrah?
No, not my lord, not I. It is thy vain fear that makes strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortune up. Be that which thou knowest thou art. Then thou wert as great as that thou fearest. Oh, welcome, father. Father, I do charge thee here to unfold. Though lately we had intended to keep in darkness what occasion now reveals before 'tis right, what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact sealed in my function by my testimony, since when my watch hath told me toward my grave I have traveled but 2 hours.
2 hours!
O thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou prove when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy case? Or will not thine own craft so quickly grow that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth shall never meet.
My lord, I do no, do not swear. Hold little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God! Oh! A surgeon!
What's the
Send one
matter?
presently to Sir Toby!
What is the matter?
Oh, he has broke my head across, and he has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb, too! Oh, for the love of God! one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario?
Odds lively! Here he is! You broke my head! For nothing! And that's what I did? Well, I was sent on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. But you drew your sword upon me with a cross, and I was broken fair and I put it on.
Oh, if a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Oh, here comes Sir Toby, halting. You shall hear more. If he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen, how is it with you?
That's all one. Has hurt me, and there's the end of it. Sir, Dick Surgeon, sir. Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby! Ah! An hour gone! His eyes were set at 8 in the morning! And he's a rogue! And a passing has been paid, and I hate a drunken rogue!
Away with them!
Oh, I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help? An ass head and a coxcomb, a knave, a thin-faced knave. Go!
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
Forgive me, my lady. I have hurt your kinsman, but I have done no less with witness safety than the brother of my blood. You should throw a strange guard upon me, and by that I perceive I have offended you. Oh, forgive me, dear one, even for the vows that we made but so long ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonia, oh my dear Antonia, for the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Bastard, Arthur.
Fearest thou that, Antonia?
All have been made decision of yourself. And apples left to you with no more to it than which is bastard.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister. The blind waves and shoals hath devoured. Charity, what kin are you to me?
Sebastian was my father. But Sebastian was my brother too. So went he to his watery tomb. Oh, if spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
A spirit I am indeed, oh, but in this dimension grossly clad, which the womb I did participate. You are a woman as the rest goes on. I should, my tears I fall upon your face and cry, thrice welcome drowned Viola.
Oh, if nothing left to make us happy both but this night, masquering you shut the tire. Oh, do not embrace me. Till each circumstance of place, time, and fortune do cohere and jump. That I am Viola, which to confirm, I'll take you to a captain in this town where lie my maid's weed. By his gentle help, I was preserved to serve this noble duke. All the occurrence of my fortune since has been between this lady and this lord.
So tenth lady, you are mistook. Nature her bias to him that you would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life to see. You are betrothed to both maid and man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be true, as yet the glass seems so, I shall have share in this most happy rack. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
All those things will I overswear, and all those swearings keep as true and full as does that orbit continent the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore has my maid's garments. He upon some accident and some durance had marveled your suit, gentleman and follower of my lady.
Well, he shall enlarge him.
Send Malvolio hither.
the staves in as well as a man in his wits could. Hath herewith you a letter. I should have delivered it today morning. But as a fool's epistles are no gospels, so it stills not so much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman.
Ha ha! By the Lord, madame, you have wronged me. Oh, and the world shall know it. Though you have thrown me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. Ooh. I have your own letter, which induced me to the everything I put on. Oh! And with the which I doubt not what to do myself must write, or you must say. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
Fetch Malvolio hither. My lord, these things being further thought on, makes me as well as sister, as wife, one day shall crown the alliance of it, here in my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's.
Sister, you are seen.
Is this the madman?
Aye, my lord, this thing. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong.
Have I, my lord?
Lady, you have. I pray you, peruse that letter. You cannot now say that it is your hand. Write from it if you can. By phrase or by hand, or say that it's not your seal, nor your invention. You can say none of it. Well, granted. And tell me in modesty of honor why you have given me such clear lights of favor. Bade me come smiling and cross-guards unto you, to wear yellow stockings and frown at Sir Toby in the slight of evil, and acting this in obedient hope. Tell me why you suffered to have me in prison, kept in a dark room, visited by priests, benches laid on. Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I must confess, much like the character, but without question, 'tis Maria's hand. And now I do bethink me, it was she who first told me thou wast mad. Then camest in smiling. Such forms as were presupposed upon thee in the letter, I prithee be content. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee, and when the authors and grounds are known, thou shalt be both plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madame, hear me speak, and may no quarrel nor brawl to come since the condition of this present hour, which I have wondered at, in hope it shall not. Most freely I confess, myself and Toby have set this device against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we have conceived against him. Maria, with the letter, as Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her. How, with a skillful marriage that was followed, may rather work on laughter than revenge. If that the injuries be justly weighed, they have on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have great One Sir Topus the Curate. Oh, but that's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But do you remember, madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
He has been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He has not told us of the captain yet. When that is known, and golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Till then, sweet sisters, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be while you are a man, but when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
When I was a teeny tiny boy with a hey-ho in the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate with a hey-ho wind and the rain, knaves and thieves, they shut the gate. For the rain, it raineth every day. When I came, alas, to wipe for the hay-ho wind and the rain, I swaggering, I did not cry. For the rain, raineth every day. When I came unto my bed to the hay-ho wind and the rain, the tosspot still had drunken heads. For the rain, raineth every day. A great while ago the world was begun with a hey-ho wind and the rain, and now at last our play is done, and we strive to please you every day.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out to Mercer Botanical Gardens and watching Haven Art Theater's production of William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. We hope you enjoyed it and hope that you look on our website at havenarttheater.com and see what we have coming up next in the future. And at that, have a wonderful rest of your day.